Question, will you do a music swap on Cosmic Shake? Actually, I wanted to bring this up earlier about the music swaps. So, the way we normally do it is we do a normal swap, then we do a community swap, and then vice versa. I'm not doing that this time. Right after I get done with Crash 4, I'm going straight into Cosmic Shake. Because the next community swap we have is Sonic Adventure 2. And I just did Crash 4, which is a really long game. I don't want to do SA2 right after, which is a really long game. I would much rather do a short game I could probably record in one day. That said, I still gotta, like, actually finish getting the stuff ready for Cosmic Shake, but I'm mostly done. Oh, which file is which? It's this one, okay. I forgot we dedicated memory card B. So yeah, so you guys want to know how I fixed the lights in this level? I shit you not, the way I fixed it was by renaming the light kit to the original. That was it. Which means it is hard-coded to always look for the original. This is the only level I have seen that this happens in.
Movie coding is wild.
Heavy iron coding is wild.
Yeah, but every game seems to have some kind of different quirk.
He changed the name? What do you mean I changed the name? Who changed the name? What? Name change? What? Also, here is the other thing I did. I brought up earlier how... I need to actually pick a challenge. This is a noticeable one. I said earlier how I sort of figured out a way to do custom costumes without replacing anyone you would see in the normal game. And here's what I did. For Shell City Dead Ahead Alone, it's not really that noticeable as Patrick, which is why I'm going to go into Floating Block Challenge. For Movie Encore... Actually, I might have to change the innie again. Yeah, I gotta change the innie again after this. Fuck me, man! What is my luck with this mod? It's trench costumes with gunk on them. That's what it is. Good fucking Jesus H. Christ on a bike. I hate my life. I hate it. I mean, that's a really simple thing I gotta do. I just gotta rename something in the innie, but good fucking God, man! I need to drink a Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew time.
Oy vey! Okay, let's finish movie Encore. Yay! Gotta fix more shit after this.
The Encore is never truly over.
No, it's not. Actually, someone brought this up in our server, I think yesterday. Someone asked me if a BFBB Encore style mod is possible. It is. I'm not going to do it. And if I am, it's not going to be anytime soon. Because of the fact that, one, BFBB already has plenty of full game mods. Movie doesn't. And second of all, a lot of those BFBB mods are slightly editing the game, which is literally what Encore would be. So, yeah. BFBB Encore, it's possible. It's not happening anytime soon. Or at all. Plus, we got BFBB Deluxe on the way. That's going to be good enough.
Yeah, perfect. I'd love every single time Mindy speaks to blow out my speakers and make me have to buy new ones.
I swear to God, if I get into fucking playing topless and something breaks, I may flip my desk. It will take a lot of effort to flip it, but I will flip it. Because I'm so sick of booting up this mod and something not being correct. Good God, man. Make sure you get the tokens. But I need to be on a coaster.
Are you up for another challenge?
Shut up, Mindy. No one cares about you, Mindy. F, no, there's no F for respects here. There's only F for failure. There's F for flip the table. Or flipping off the table. I don't think that'll work. The table's not a sentient creature. Doth cannot get offended from a finger flick.
I await the mod where Mindy doesn't help you and you get 0 upgrades.
Oh God! The real Encore. Encore hard mode. Wait a minute. Oh God, I'm shocked no one's done that actually. Oh no, wait, no, double. No, wait, not double. Aaron, the guy that made Second Strike, kinda did that. It's not a public mod. It was like a joke mod he did, but he made it to where Mindy straight up did not help you.
Oh.
So, I actually did not know this. That giant ring I just went through, a lot of people will probably think that was a DX change. It is actually just that big in the normal game. I don't know why, but even when I was editing Encore, I thought, why is it like that? Like, I legit thought it was a DX change I left over.
The developer was thinking of onion rings and wanted a really big one.
He wanted the whole onion.
I didn't eat my onion ring fast enough and it turned red and disappeared.
Speaking of which, I'm hoping I don't run into a phantom ring here. Because apparently that's really common in this level. Okay, we're good.
Phantom ring?
Oh, so yeah, for those who don't know what a phantom ring is, and this can actually happen in any ring challenge, sometimes, and it's very rare it does happen, if you pass through a ring, there is a 50% chance it will just not count.
50 seems a little high.
Well, because it can still happen. And in this level in particular, it's very common, apparently. I've never had that happen.
Neither have I.
Like, apparently in this level, it's really common. Hey,
Like, I
Cooper
was...
and Ethan, want to play Superman 64? No.
I'm good at it, I can play it.
Why are you good at it?
Prove you're a manly man.
I want to watch Superman the Animated Series, I don't want to play Superman 64.
I'm like, I could beat that game in one go, man.
God damn, that could be a stream on its own.
Like, I know so many facts about that game, I could go all day.
God damn, that'd be like one of fucking, that one idea Robert had, but everybody actually wants to do it. And for those who definitely do not have the context of that, because I wiped every trace of that man off this channel, there was a time, so as much as we trash talk Robert, and we have every right to, because he's a bad person just in general, there are a couple good things he did do for the channel. One of them being essentially giving me forever access to using Turret 3471's music. As in, like, I don't have to fucking ask every time I want to use a remix. So that's one good thing he did, and it's the only good thing he did that has a long-lasting effect. The other good thing he did was good on paper. But in terms of execution, was horrible. It was, I think when Simon Belmont got announced for Smash Bros., he wanted us to play the 3 games of characters from like Captain N or some shit. It was like Mega Man, Kid Icarus, and Castlevania. He had the brilliant idea of making me play Castlevania. You know, the guy who can barely play his own hard mode mod? Let's have him play Castlevania!
But you know, I wouldn't say, as far as difficulty, any of those options would have been any better.
No, they wouldn't.
Here's your reward.
Mega Man, maybe.
Who and what is Robert? Is it Sponge Kunko? No, Kunko is a completely different person.
No one here, to the most extent, should know who he is.
Yeah, like you're genuinely better off not knowing about Robert.
That was so long ago.
Outside of stories we tell.
Yeah. That was years ago.
Yeah, like literal. Like, yeah, it was a really long time ago. That was like... that was like...
Come back here looking for more
before... I want to say before I hit 500. Like, it was long ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, very dark period in this channel's history. So dark, I erased half of it. And by that, I mean I forgot to archive any of it. Because most of that shit was through live streams, and that was back when I didn't archive those bitches.
All of it exists only in my memories.
Yeah.
Which also means like I can no longer revisit that portion of my life anymore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, because outside of the Robert stuff, I really do wish I archived some of those streams. One of them actually does have Robert. I really wish we archived the Steven Hillenberg tribute stream, where we made Will play Truth or Square for the first time. And needless to say, I remember him enjoying the game, but he kind of lost his mind when we started singing Living in the Sunlight by Tiny Tim, because he hates that song.
Oh no.
Like, he has a passionate hatred for that song. And by the end of the game, everyone was singing it. Just to fuck with the poor child. Do you think the name of this level is a joke? I mean, come on, Dennis strikes back. Oh my god.
I never noticed.
Oh my god, the name's a fucking pun.
I've lived 22 years of my life.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've never noticed that. Also, fun fact about this Sky Dome texture here. So this is actually a leftover from the SpongeBob challenge, believe it or not. Like, that was going to be the skybox for that challenge at one point. And apparently it's from Incredibles. Because that and this game had a joint development.
Did you miss me?
It did.
Which is why, like, a lot of stuff apparently can be ported over like that.
Heavy Iron was doing a lot of the time, unlike now.
Yeah. Like, nowadays, Heavy Iron's doing fucking Fortnite shit. Poor souls.
Heavy Iron, since they no longer have a trusted publishing partner, they're doing what they can to get paid.
So for those who just saw it go from Mindy to Bob, that's not a glitch. I did not skip anything. Remember, I took the token requirements out. And I also, in turn, took out the dialogue of her saying you got the moves. And for this level, that's a little weird. Because every other level, Mindy has dialogue that starts the conversation, but not this one. So it just immediately goes to SpongeBob.
Oh,
And the paddywag, the Knucklehead's a little weird with that too. Because apparently the FMV of unlocking it just plays anyway. So I had to actually leave some of the requirement dialogue in there, but I rearranged a lot of it.
I found out that
Because, like, the way the dialogue works is you can have the text appear, but you also have to have, like, a command line for the dialogue to play, so you can very easily rearrange dialogue. In fact, the randomizers do that all the time.
I love randomizers.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of the Earthbound randomizer because I think the ancient cave mode is the best thing ever.
This is the first time hearing of Earthbound having a randomizer, but I can't say I'm shocked.
It has one, and it's a really good one. I like the dialogue. The ancient cave one.
What is the reference for the
randomizes...
skybox in this level, Koopa? It's not the skybox, it's the level as a whole. This is what Planktopolis looked like in the concept art. More bluish hue, this kind of skybox. Which is actually used in Knucklehead, but it's not displayed properly. It's like a mist effect. Also, I gotta ask, why is there a top half of a crane here? That's not how cranes work, just saying. Wait a minute. I don't have the alternate targeting hand on. That won't do. Who just joined? Will? Is that you? We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We ran out of so much shit to talk about. Will joined.
Wait, are you serious?
No.
Oh.
We were running out of stuff earlier, though.
Oh.
We did also just find out the name of the second dentist fight's a pun. Because the level's called Dentist Strikes Back, and you do it on Hasselhoff's back. You should have seen Ethan's reaction.
Oh.
Ethan's reaction was like God had ascended upon him. It was like my child.
On me.
He was like my child. How could you not notice that, you idiot?
Oh, I just noticed that you actually put, like, I guess you put comments back onto the screen or something?
I put what?
Like, did you put, like, your YouTube comments onto the screen?
Yeah. Yeah, our stream layout's different now. We have comments on break times now. We have, like, a little video showing what the music playing is.
That's good stuff.
Mario fan, we now have our three stooges, Mitch, Ethan, and Will.
Yes, as it should be.
Yes, as it should be.
I pick Larry.
Well, I'm fat, so I'm definitely curly.
I guess I'll be moving.
Ah, yes, the sensible one, in massive air quotes. So since we're coming up,
someone says you knucklehead.
So since we're coming up to it, you guys ready to see what I did to Ultimate Combat? And if you've heard me say it, don't spoil it. or forget that I have said it.
Forget the Ultimate Combat Arena even exists.
He's like, what is this Ultimate Combat Arena you speak of? Is that some sort of lotion?
It's like, what is Ultimate Combat Arena? Yes.
Yes. So for those wondering what's really different about Planktopolis other than the visuals, I hate to be that guy, but there's not really much different except visuals. Because holy shit, there's not really a way to make this level harder but still fun. Oh yeah, I just realized now there's two Wills, because we got the Will here and we got a Will Con in the chat.
Oh boy.
He was like, we've done it, Will. We found your doppelganger.
Fight to the death. Fight to the
You
death.
know,
There can only be one.
Found you, faker.
Speaking of which, I just watched Some Call Me Johnny's streams on Shadow the Hedgehog. And he ended it with a playthrough of expert mode where characters acknowledge the fact that you're doing it after the last story. So, like, they're encouraging you. One of the characters encouraging you is Black Doom. You know, the villain of the game. So when I heard him start talking, I was like, now wait a minute. Is Black Doom just the supportive dad now? Like, it legit went from, I'm gonna destroy this whole planet and eat the population, to Shadow playing a game, and Black Doom going, you're doing a good job, son. Straight A's? Awesome. We're gonna get some ice cream after this. Like, that's basically what it was like.
It's too quiet.
that's my boy.
That's my boy! No, Wilcon's responding to the fight to the death thing. He said, I would fight, but I have a 30-second delay. He was like, this fight's rigged. Jesus Christ. What have we started?
Oh, dear
He's like,
God.
one of you must legally change your name.
You know, you have met so many Wills.
Yeah, I do. Because I know you, I know Wilcon, I have another friend from school named Will. Well, had a friend from school named Will. I know a Will in college who's Russian. And I, at one point, wanted to be referred to by Will because my middle name's William. And when you're in a school full of elementary kids that swear like sailors, people are going to call you bitch instead of Mitch. So, like, good thing I didn't refer to myself by Will, because that's when all the Wills entered my life. Except the Russian one, I met him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't report myself by.
I don't know, I have a similar issue with the name.
Oh no! Go back! I forgot I had Macho Throw enabled. So to educate Willard here on what's different from... I don't want to do the Macho Throw! To educate you on what's different in this update is you get all moves from the start now, so there's no token requirements. I've made some visual changes, and I made some areas easier, or if you go back and watch the Shell City Dead Ahead Floating Block Challenge, I made that a little harder. And Ethan knows what I'm talking about, because he at one point said, I want this to end. Wilcon, I'll just metamorph this into just Con. Alright, hardest challenge in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
If I were a convention.
This is it. This is what I did to Ultimate Combat Arena Challenge. Take a look at that jellyfish counter.
I occasionally Google my own full name to find out if there's anyone out there with the exact same name but is way more popular than I am. Usually the answer is yes.
Oh my god. And take a good long look at that jellyfish counter, people.
That's almost 200.
So to recap on what I wanted to do here, I wanted
to do more?
I wanted to have it be the final wave from the previous 3 challenges. I even made a pretty sick arena. But it started crashing as soon as I started adding the enemies, so I was like, well, fuck, man. This isn't what I wanted. So I thought, okay, since the game is clearly demanding jellyfish, I'll take the one and breed it like a fucking rabbit.
You know what? This
Now there's
exposes to me-
192.
This exposes to me the pattern that the jellyfish follow.
And free it. Like,
Yeah, actually, the way they move was actually inspired by the backwards mod. Because there, the guy added 50 to the arena, but he forgot that the jellyfish had move points like any other enemy. So all of them just go to the center and form a death circle.
I wanted to see the death circle.
Go watch the second beta mod stream, because we played a little bit of backwards mod.
I could just play myself.
Oh yeah, say you can just play it yourself too. Oh, and to update Will on what he missed earlier, since we did play some other mods before this, I showed off a preview for a level that I'm not going to reveal more of. I then played a Halloween demo for BFBB. Then after that, I played a first-timer mod where I got sexually assaulted by a Merv. You're not getting context. And then we played Floating Block Forever, which is 20 really good floating block levels.
We're still there to this day.
Yeah, this is actually just Floating Block Forever. This is just a really big block.
We get to the end of Planktopolis and it's just like the exit of a block.
Yeah. The statue's just a block.
It's like whenever you get to the Neptune boss fight, it's like it's just a block with a trident.
Yeah, it's just a block with a trident. Somebody make that. I'll pay you 10 Monopoly dollars.
Moving it.
I'm giving you the good money here. I'll give you 10 Mitch bucks.
10 Mitch bucks.
And it's just Lego pieces.
You can redeem them for Jack and shit.
Oh my god! I'm slowly dying on the inside again. Slowly redeem them for Jack and shit. That's something I would say. And that's what makes it funnier. Oh man. Oh fuck, there's a popper up there. I forgot about that. I was too busy laughing my ass off. So there's actually a change I did in part 2 that I actually brought over to DX. So, whoever's played... I want you all to go back to when you first played Movie Game. You didn't pull up any guides. You finish Planktopolis, and you see you're missing one token. You find out what that token is, and it's revealed that it's a sponge ball that you cannot access. Because the game hides it out of plain sight and does not give you any visual indicator that the button that activates it all spawns in. That button is just gone. That button is no longer in Encore or DX, so when you get to the area, everything just activates. No more bullshit secrets.
Now, if only they could make it to where the actual coin spawns.
To where the actual what spawns?
The actual coin spawns.
Oh, it's like there is no ball challenge.
If only they could make it to where the actual coin spawns.
Oh boy.
The first coin spawn.
Oh, no, you're referencing when we played it on 360.
Yeah, that made me mad, dude. That pissed the fuck
I
out of me.
completely forgot about that. Also, I just got ear raped by the statue blowing up. So for those who don't know what Will's talking about, believe it or not, his first playthrough of the game, which was on the 360, which we didn't run into any texture issues. Apparently that shit doesn't happen unless you're recording the game. His glitch was one I had never seen before. He had beaten the bungee challenge in Now That We're Men. And the token just straight up did not spawn.
That happened to me in, like, what was it, like 1,000 miles to Shell City or something?
Oh god, the first bungee challenge and the token doesn't spawn in. Jesus Christ.
That happened to me, and it soft locked, it kept me from getting 100% on that file.
Oh no.
Well, what made me mad even more though was because it was the first time I did it. I did it perfectly.
Yeah, like he didn't even get
And it said, fuck you.
Like the game rewarded him with a middle finger. It was like, you dare play this good? You fiendish fiend, you.
Like, how dare you do this to me?
It was like, I wave my finger at you in disappointment.
Press start.
You press start. Do the Konami code, Will. Then I hit the trampoline! First I get killed by a dust allergy, now I'm killed by a bounce pad. What a world we live in. Yeah, at least I didn't press start wrong. God. My luck has just not been good today.
Wait, didn't you get killed by an enemy on the last one, like, through the wall?
In the last Encore stream?
I don't remember if it was that one or if you were just playing a game, but I remember you getting killed by an enemy, like, just through the wall.
I don't remember that happening with you in the room, but I do remember something like that happening in Crash 4. In one of the China levels, an enemy, if you kill it in the right position, the hitbox will still be there, and get this, that hitbox is where you respawn after you die. Meaning, you could potentially get yourself stuck in a death loop.
I haven't played Crash 4 yet. I got it last year on Switch.
You haven't played it.
I mean, to be fair, Will, is that really a bad thing? I mean, I love the game, but is that really a bad thing? I mean, it's a good game, but, like, not playing it is also called keeping your sanity. The only reason I didn't bother is because I clearly don't have it. Mitch has been first defeated by a dust allergy, now a simple bounce pad. I mean,
bounce pad!
Bounce
pad!
pad!
For some reason, that reminded me of the Atlantis SquarePants episode. No, it seems some of our scientists called code!
I try not to think about Atlantis SquarePants.
Oh, I love that episode. I love that episode. It's not good musical by any means necessary, and I hate the fact
I like the DS game.
I hate the fact David Bowie, the literal singer, doesn't sing once in the episode. Yeah. Like, other than that, it's a good episode. I'll fight y'all. The game, console version's alright. Hate the rhythm sections. The DS version kicks my ass.
The DS sounds really good.
Like, it's good, but it's hard.